Hey guys, it's Cam here. Hope you're doing well. It's the 12th of April and finally we've got some great weather. We've had some really cold snaps and I've been traveling a lot, haven't actually been able to get out on the bike. But I've been doing a bit of maintenance and things, and we've actually got a new member that's joined the family, and I better show you guys what I've got going on. So I did a ride probably about a month ago now on the BMW, and I mentioned that I'm selling it, etc. So I did sell it, and yes, I have now replaced that with something that's going to be a little bit better for longer BDR rides, like if I want to do 4 or 5 days in a row. It's better suited to that sort of thing, so let's check it out. I'll walk out and show you. So guys, yeah, what we've got going on here is a Husky 701. It's a 2020 model, so it's got the dual counterbalance engine. It's the typical LC4 motor that's pretty bulletproof. These are about 74 horsepower. This bike's I bought off the original owner, so he's done a few things. So I'll do a walk around and show you what we've got going on. So starting at the front, it's got a new tyre on it. He's got this Adventure Spec tower, which looks a little bit funny, to be honest. I'm not too sold on it, but we'll give it a go. And I did mount an old GPS unit of mine up on it, so this doesn't have an inbuilt GPS like my Beta, so we'll try that. It's got the old double take mirrors, Pro Bend bark busters. He's got LED blinkers, a bash plate here that comes back and gives protection for the slave cylinder there for the brake. It's also got some storage in there. It's got these engine guards, our back motor stuff. He's got scraped it up a little bit, but that's just cosmetic. Especially on this side, you can see it's gone down a bit. Brembo brakes. The bike's got traction control, ABS front and rear, and some different ride modes. Now the ABS and traction control has been disabled, which is actually good because I didn't want it on anyway. I'd rather have control in the dirt myself, and what they've done is put these two washers in here, and that must space it out and not let the sensor read, and it disables it, and it doesn't throw any faults or anything, so that's good. Different tusk brake lever with the brake snake. He's got the emissions, the canister delete stuff in there. What else? This guy has got the different fuel cap for the rear. The original ones, you got to put a key in, and they're prone to braking, and then also dirt and shit can fall in your tank. So he's done the aftermarket mod there. The rear rack, I put these rock straps on. The blinkers, trying to go around. It's got the original exhaust on it and the heat shield. He had an Arrow exhaust on it, but it must have broken, and I went for the first ride for the test ride, and I rode it and I touched it and I thought, holy shit, that's hot. So he had the heat shield, which I put on. It's got an auxiliary, I think it's a 1.5 gallon tank from Rally Raid that goes in here. I'm trying to think what else it's got. I think that's about it, really. Oh, he's got there must be a fuel dongle that he's got in there. I might actually have to go back and add the bits that I've forgotten. I haven't ridden this bike yet, really, just around the block. What I have done is I've done a coolant flush and I've put some engine ice in there, and the seal on the gear lever, this guy up in here, he gave me the seal. It was leaking a little bit of oil. It's got a 14 tooth front sprocket, so that's one down from the stock. I'm actually, I think, going to put the 15 back on. Not too sure yet. I'm planning into doing the Wyoming BDR, or a good portion of it, in 4th of July week, and it's not going to be technical, so just having a little bit more speed or lower revs going, it might be okay. So, but I think when you're in the rocks and stuff and you're doing stuff that I like doing, the 14 tooth probably good. But I think for the BDR ride, I'm going to put the 15 on it. So to pull the seat off, really easy. There's this little lever in here. You just pull that down and lift the back of the seat up. And then, yeah, you just flick this there and there, and that just pulls off. So you can see the auxiliary tank there, and so it's got a different airbox as well. The airbox normally goes all through there. Yeah, so that's pretty sweet. So I get extra range. I think it's 1.5 gallons. So yeah, it's only done 7,000 something miles. Let's just turn it on. So it's done 206 riding hours and 7,239 miles. So the valve clearances were done about six and a half, I think he said. So that's all good. You do the oil changes like every 6,000 miles, so it's quite long compared to the beta, and that's one of the reasons why I'm giving this a go. So I'm still going to keep the beta at this stage, because it's going to be really cool for the more of the gnarly stuff when if I'm traveling away on the car. But we'll see how it goes. Give this a shot. I've always wanted a Husky 701 or a 690 KTM. I think the Huskies look better than the 690s. So we'll give this a go. I've got a new tyre that I've bought, and I've also got a Kropovich titanium exhaust slip-on, and I got a really good deal on that, I think. I'm not complaining. They cost about, well, it cost this guy about 1,200 bucks. He used it and he sold his bike, and the guy didn't want it, and it came off at 2020 as well. And so yeah, I got a good deal on the exhaust. So gonna do comparison there with the weight and the sound and stuff. But let's crank this up and show you. I've just got back from a work trip, so it hasn't been running for a while, and let's see. Yeah, baby. Let it warm up a bit. Might go for a little squirt around the block on it, and take you guys for a ride. So if you're wondering what that rattling was, it's this guy here. So it's not the motor. I'll put the GPS in there so it stops rattling. Yeah, so this is it, guys. I was pretty stoked. I got a good deal on this as well. Just been keeping an eye out for a long time, and it worked out quite well that I sold the BMW and I had the money, and it was pretty much very close amount of money swap to get into this. So can't wait to go out on this and more in the summer. and start carving it up. Hey guys, so yeah, let me know what you think of the new Husky. I think it's going to be pretty fun having it. I wanted the newer one, so it had the smoother engine. So yeah, it should be really good. Should complement the Beta very nicely. And things that I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this exhaust, the stock one, off, because man, it gets hot. The Akrapovic one should be lighter, sound better, maybe a little bit more power, I'm not sure, but cooler is the main thing. And I've got a new tyre to put on, yeah, we'll get out on it and have a spin. So take it easy guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the new Husky. Thanks.